Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Kilos and Cosplay. My name is Sydney, and today I decided we should do a special unboxing of my first Onmyoji figure. I don't often do individual unboxings, but I feel like this one's so cool, and like basically all the Onmyoji figures are so cool that they deserve their own videos. They come with so much, and honestly I don't think they're that bad of a price for what all you get. So in this box we do have Ootengu. I think I said his name right. I personally have not played the game yet, so I don't 100% know or really have attachments to any of the characters, but I keep buying Onmyoji figures because they are just some of the most beautiful pieces and they come with the coolest items. But I will say, the one gamble with Onmyoji figures, it always feels like there is a chance that they will be cancelled due to quality control or something like that. The ones that are out are really good, but a lot of them have been cancelled. I think I've had 2 to 3 figures cancelled on me, and I'm so upset. I think they're supposed to go back and fix them because the first batch went out in China, because it is a Chinese brand that makes it, and they got a lot of complaints. So they're like, alright, we're just gonna pull production. And they pulled the one that I was most excited about, and it was the 1/4 scale. I'm hoping they fix it and bring it back because I want that figure so bad. Actually, I want all the figures that they've canceled so bad because they're gorgeous. They're so cool. So I'm holding out hope that they'll bring them back, but it's crazy how many of these figures have been canceled on me. So this one didn't. So let's hope it turned out beautiful. So for this, it was interesting because Onmyoji has sent it in 2 boxes. So it comes in a 160 box. In that 160 box was one of their 140 boxes, and in that box was this box. A lot of boxes, but you know, I get it. I know they want to really protect it. Personally, I think it would have been fine to just do the 140 because it was pretty snug in there. I don't think it would have really had a problem, and even with all that packaging, my box is still a little banged up. Like, it's still a little beat up, like not bad, but I don't feel like 2 boxes really saved the day. And that could have cut down on shipping, which I would have appreciated. Because I will say, I am not a sea shipper. I'm very impatient, and I would rather just pay for DHL or EMS. So I did ship this one EMS. It did come out to like 17,000 yen, so it was $128 just for shipping. And the figure itself was like only like 150, because it's like 20,000 yen. So I definitely paid a lot for shipping. But I don't know, it's worth it because I feel like even with the total of those combined together, which is about $280, I still think it's personally worth it, at least in my opinion. But again, I actually don't know if you can ship it. See, I don't remember what was all suggested to me, but either way, I was going to pick the cheaper one of DHL or EMS, and I'm still really happy with it. So I'm very excited to dive into it. The box is actually really cool looking. And I feel like you get like whole experience with Onmyoji figures. So I personally think it is worth the cost that you get them, and they're just so cool. They are so cool. Okay, so the bonuses that you do get with it is you do get a shikishi board of the characters. So we have Ootengu. I hope I'm saying his name right. But it's really, really pretty. I love shikishi boards. I wish I had more space to display them, but it is beautiful. So you do get the artwork. Then you also get the really cool like boxes that have, in this one we have, I'm assuming this is kind of like maybe like his emblem or something. So you do get a pin of it, and it looks really cool. It's got little dangles. I'll have better b-roll of everything. It's actually very heavy. Like, I was shocked how heavy this was. So you get this like big box that has kind of like what the figure looks like, and then Ootengu. And inside is this like a fold out thing for artwork. So I'll do a B-roll of it because it's kind of hard to bring out, but like, see, it's like this like fold out thing, but it has like the same artwork and stuff on it, but it's really cool. It's very, very dense, very heavy. I will say it definitely feels very luxurious, so that's a plus. You also get actually a pretty big wall scroll, which I will have B-roll of. But yeah, you get a nice cool wall scroll with it, which I believe again is just the artwork of the figure. And then you also get this like little like deformed, I think, figure. I don't know if it's going to be of the character or if it's just one of these characters on the box. I don't know their names and I obviously cannot read Chinese, but I figured we could open it together and see what we get. I just thought that was a little cute concept. I don't like to tear boxes, so I'm like really trying to be careful here. Okay. Comes in another little baggie. It's kind of a cheap little bag. It's like just peeling away. Alright, so we get this cute little character here. She's adorable. I'm not sure who she is. But you do get the cute little cat thing with it too. Alright, so here it is with this little like cat thing. It is cute though. It's kind of a fun little gimmick that they added. It even has a card though of the character you get. So that's pretty cute. That was just a fun little thing. Now let us move on to the main event. The box is actually really, really pretty. You can kind of see it's super cute. It's big. So just drop this on my lap here and let's see. Oh, where it's interesting because they use like the foam that like when you get the resins, it's always like just foamed up and everything's put in there that way. So that's interesting. Okay, so there's a bigger, heavier box in here that I'm gonna have to try to pull out. Wow. Okay, so it comes in this really pretty box. Like, look at that. That is so cool. Ooh, I love all the details. You can kind of see each side kind of has something, except for obviously the sides. But this is really, really cool. It says Zen Studio. I'm very excited. So let's see. Probably lay it down. That'd probably be safe. Okay. God, this is like an experience. She's a little stuck. Okay, let's. Oh. Let's see if I can show you kind of how it is. That's really, really cool. Actually, we could probably set it up for right now. But no, that's so cool. Is this a bigger Shikishi board? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, but you do get even another little poster of the artwork as well. Wow. This is like nice quality paper though, like that ain't cheap feeling. But here it is. I know it's kind of reflected off the ring light, but this is gorgeous. It has this beautiful like gold kind of detailing around it. This is so pretty. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. There's like something else in here too. Let me see. So inside that there is even something else attached to the wall. Yeah, it's like always like a gift that just keeps on giving. Ooh. Interesting, okay. Oh, what is all this? These like postcards? Oh my god, they are. So you actually get like postcards of this character, like a bunch of different ones. Like every piece is like slightly different. I'll have to do some B-roll. So you get kind of like the artwork, then you actually get the figure itself. Like this is super cool. You have to do some B-roll, but yeah, it's like even like some details of the figure. You just get so many different types of postcards for it. That is really interesting. I have never seen that before. So that is super cool. Yeah, it feels like, it just literally feels like a little gift every time you like open this box. But now he looks insane. I am excited to open this. Like, oh, look at the back, has like a moon. This is so cool. So I'm actually gonna open this part off camera and come back with them. All right, so here he is in all his glory. He is as gorgeous as I was hoping. I love all the details and the coloring. And he's definitely a big boy. Oof, the wings are trying to take me out. I will say I love the paint job. I feel like the paint job overall is actually really good. He already comes assembled on the base. The only things I had to put in was the wings and the fan, because you can't have just the standard hand, or you can have with this fan. Personally, I think the fan looks good. I don't know if it can be moved or adjusted, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm very scared to mess with this figure too much. While it is a good figure and it's beautiful, I can definitely see why there was a lot of complaints from people who bought him and received him in China, because he definitely feels frail. Like, he feels light and slightly cheap. Not bad. Like, he's not like, ooh, like that's like B-full quality or something like that. He's still a really great piece, and he is very sturdy himself, but I will say all the little details do feel like really flimsy, and I've already even broken off this little piece on his hair. I was able to kind of stick it back in, so I don't think it comes off. It didn't show that it did in the instruction manual, but I could be wrong. But I mean, it's doing okay. I might glue it if it really just does not stick. It's not a huge deal, but it is kind of like, wow. Like, as soon as, because I had to pop his head off to put his wings on, and as soon as I did that, that piece like came right off. So I don't know. I will say though, everything is beautiful, but yeah, definitely, I mean, they definitely had to keep him lighter to be on something like this. But the wings were kind of like, I felt like I was like going to snap the figure when I was pushing the wings in, because they didn't want to go in amazingly well. Like, they did, but it felt risky. I'm not gonna lie. And like, the wings don't feel amazing, because yeah, I mean, everything really, see, like, you can kind of see how wiggly, like, obviously little pieces like this are gonna be wiggly, but it almost feels extra so, if that makes sense. Like, I definitely think this could easily break. So just fair warning if you do buy them. I mean, they are very extravagant pieces, so I don't know if that's just a part of the what to expect when you get something like that, but like, this is something that feels slightly cheaper than normal. And to be fair, it is a $150 figure. That's very, very expensive, but I don't know. It's like, especially the space is really just like cheap and hollow. Like, I kind of expected more from it, I guess. But overall, his face is literally stunning. Like, they did a fantastic job on that. Again, all the paint job is honestly gorgeous. There's nothing really wrong on mine. There's no flaws. I don't personally see any quality control issues. The hair is flowing beautifully. The wings are gorgeous. Like the little like bird cap he has on or whatever that is. Looks so good. So I will say maybe they could have done a bit more shading with his hair. But overall, it's really not that bad. And like, I love the sheen to the wings though. Like this is gorgeous. There's so much just beautiful metallic paint throughout. So I personally still am very happy I got it. But I will say, just a heads up, that you might not love the quality because it definitely is a little, and like, yeah, I don't know if the fan's supposed to go down more. Like, it was already put into the hand, so I really don't want to mess with it and snap it. It's not like it's blocking his face or anything, but I feel like it was supposed to go a little lower, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it was very risky to put everything in, just like those few pieces I had to do. But I still am definitely going to keep buying Onmyoji figures. I have a lot pre-ordered. And I even a pre-order spot opened up for one that, actually two that I really wanted, so I'll throw those up on screen because I'm definitely gonna do those and they'll probably get their own videos too. But yeah, no, I think overall, I personally really like it, but I can definitely see some people not being very happy with the quality. Because I feel like maybe they just put so much effort into the packaging that it lacks a little bit, which is kind of a disappointment because I feel like a lot of like the Chinese manufacturers honestly always really do an amazing job for an amazing price. Again, I'm not trying to like deter you from getting it. I just feel like that is a fair warning to make. I'm really not hard to please, I'm not gonna lie. Even throughout all the figures I bought, I just am pretty happy with everything as long as it comes in one piece, and if something snaps, at least it's easily gluable, then I'm not too big of like picky about it, I guess. But personally, I really love it, and I can't wait to get more. Like, I just think these are so gorgeous. And the paint job though is really just my favorite part of this whole piece. He turned out amazing. I think maybe they could have like delayed him a little longer, put a little more effort, but like, really though, overall I don't know what more they could do. I do think he's actually a really beautiful piece. So we'll see how he holds up over time though, but I think he'll be okay. I really do. I can't wait to get more. Like, I just want like a whole entire collection of him. But he is a beauty to me. If you do want him, he is still available on Onmyoji for I think what I paid for, so should still be fine. So definitely go check him out if you want to get him. Just be aware of that shipping cost. And yeah, I love him. I personally, I do love him a lot. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you did enjoy this video. It definitely felt different doing just one figure, but I kind of like it, so I might kind of keep that up. There is actually another figure I definitely want to do just completely on its own because it's one of my most highly anticipated figures of the year. So I cannot wait to open it. It's over there and I'm so excited. So I'm actually going to open that one next. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!